This is the voice of a scammer who calls herself Mary Alfonso.
Can I have your name, sir?
You're looking at her PC as she's taking calls from people who are looking at her company's pop-ups.
Spell your name to me.
She asks what she describes as a security question.
Can I ask you for security reasons? How old are you?
But the real reason why they ask people this question is that they only target people over 50 years of age. If you're under 50, you get this diagnosis.
And what you can do is that switch the computer off and leave it off for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you can start the computer back on again. It will be fine.
So who exactly are these scammers who only target the over 50 age group?
Critical alert from Microsoft.
The company call themselves halotech.net or Global's MSP or 7 Money Services. And when they do get full access to a victim's computer, they do all the usual stuff.
I'm going to run a security scan on the computer to see exactly what's the problem on the machine. What I want you to do is...
I'm able to monitor what she's typing on her keyboard. She wants him to see a message whenever this dir command finishes. This is what she types. She's so adept and bored with this sort of scam that she spends her time rooting around the victim's computer and will download 1 or 2 files just to see what they are. The victim is completely unaware that she's rooting around his files because she's using software called Supremo Remote, which doesn't warn the victim that his files are being downloaded.
The scan seems to be completed, and if you look on the bottom of the black color box, it says Allurion Trojan detected, security stopped, computer hacked, system at risk. Can you see that?
She will type this message for every single person whose computer she accesses.
Is that the machine is being hacked at this moment of time, and there are people who are connected to the computer from overseas. That's the reason why you were facing this problem. If you see here, it says active opens. You have 2099 connections.
These open connections are just business as usual whenever you're surfing the internet. They are no indication of any sort of hackers or infection.
Foreign addresses. These are all those encrypted codes of these hackers who are connected to the computer.
She deliberately chose the Allurion virus because she can now reference a very old Daily Mail article on what the Allurion virus is in another attempt to scare the user.
Now, just because this is a transferable Trojan, sir, there is a warning message which is coming up on a Daily Mail website which says that if you have a Allurion virus on your PC, you will get kicked off internet on Monday. Can you see that? If you have a Allurion virus on your PC, you will get kicked off internet on Monday.
So with her script of scare tactics complete, she will lay out a list of ways to fix the problem, which will cost the victim £300 or £400 to get fixed.
Computer, what I want you to do is that, can you please type in your email address so that we can send you a response email on your email ID? You can type in your email address.
Here she is once again downloading some personal files of one of her victims. She has a nosy at their contents.
Can you type in your first and your last name, sir?
Once she finally does get a victim, she will ask her boss, who's called Rizwan Khan, exactly which of the 3 payment gateways they should use for this victim. Here you can see something called Eastern Unions. But because I've got access to the scammer's PC, I was able to find out who all of the victims were. The rows in black were unsuccessful, and the ones in green, they did manage to get payment. As with another recent video, I've pointed all of these victims to this video and given them an indication about how to get their money back. But I don't like these guys to get away with things scot-free. So when Mary, whose real name is Nimi S. Kumar, was updating her screensaver, I decided to intervene. With no hint of irony, she typed in "May God bless you" as part of her screensaver. And as she was later doodling her name, I thought I'd send Nimi a little message. I have the ability to pop up these messages on scammer machines, and I asked her, do you think Jesus would be pleased with your scams? It took a few seconds for her to react to this message. She immediately messaged Sunil, who's one of the other admins. In a mixture of Hindi and English, she types out, Sunil, I've just seen a message. The message said, do you think Jesus will be pleased by your scams? There then ensues a bit of panicked conversations while they try to work out where the message has come from. At first there's complete disbelief that this message could have appeared on her PC, and Nimi tries to persuade Sunil that it really did happen. They initially think that it might have been the customer they just scammed, and Sunil asks Nimi for the details of the Supremo remote connection that they just made. But eventually they must have concluded that the machine was somehow compromised. I noticed that Nimi was deleting files as she was preparing to reformat the computer. With the tool that I use to get remote access, I can also lock them out of their computer, and this is exactly what I did. I applied a system lock with a simple message saying, sad really. Although Nimi tried to unlock her machine, she didn't know the password I'd set. End of machine. So although this was one scammer machine down, I still wasn't finished. I wanted to confront the whole organisation. So I called them back to try and figure out how the various victims would approach them to try and get their money back. A few days later, I asked for Mary to phone me back.
Hello, my name is Mary and I'm calling from the Windows support team.
Yes.
Is it Mr. John Williams?
I pretended to be one of their victims so that I could figure out what I needed to say to get my money back.
Right. You went ahead and asked for the money back?
Yes. How can I get my money back?
Can I know the reason why? Can I know the reason why, sir?
Because I now know it's a scam, all of this, and I described what happened to a friend, and I now know that I've been scammed, so I want my money back.
Sir, it's been 1 week, the payment has been done. Did any money was taken out of your card again, or...
No, it wasn't taken out again. It should never have come out in the first place. That's the problem.
I beg your pardon, sir?
No extra money has come out, but I should not have paid the money in the first place.
Is your machine not working fine?
Like I say, I know it was a scam, and I want my money back.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. How come you know it's a scam when you called on the number and it was answered, when no money was taken out of your card other than what was quoted, when your machine is working fine, when you asked for a call back, you got a call back, when there was a customer service on the number which was given to you, and they picked up the call and answered you, and then I called you back even after a week time.
Yes.
How come it's a scam? That's what
because I'll tell you why. You lied to me. You said that I had the Illyrian virus, and I didn't. You just typed that out, and I never had such a problem. You lied to me.
Sir, it's not we who called you. You called us.
It doesn't matter who called. You lied to me. You spoke to me, and you lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
Yes, you did. You said I had Illyrian virus, and I never had that virus. You just typed that out.
Sir,
don't give me that rubbish.
How can I type something on your computer when the things were going on? It was on your machine. How can if I type it, you will see me typing. What are you talking about? It's not magic. See,
you
sir,
typed
I know.
that
when
out.
you tell 10 people about it, sir, if I type something, you will see me typing. I mean, it will come word to word. Does it came word to word? How can I type something just like that? It's not magic. Now, I know you when you talk to 10 people will have different opinions. And that's true, they will have different opinions, and you cannot stop them by having different opinions. But then what happened on that day was something which was on your computer. If you're talking about it's a scam, if it was a scam, I would might be forcing you to take the payment, and when after a week, if you're trying to call us, we might not be reachable. If
Right.
that was a scam, that's the point.
Can you answer this
You
yes
called
or
after a
no,
week.
please? Can you answer this yes or no? Did you run Event Viewer and say that the
No,
errors
I
and
didn't.
warnings
No,
were the result of
no,
hackers?
I didn't. No,
You
I
didn't say
didn't.
that.
No, I didn't.
Did
Sir.
you or did you
We
not
didn't went
run?
ahead and run any.
Did you or did you not run dir/s and type something out on a command line?
Sir, that was to go ahead and run an internal directory scan. And I cannot
No,
type anything on that box.
dir/s lists directories. It does not do any scan. It does not scan
what I said,
anything.
sir.
And if there was something at the bottom of dir/s, that was something that you typed out. I know you did that.
If I typed something on the box, sir, it might have come word to word. That's what I'm trying to explain. If I had typed something on the box, it would come word to word. That means it's something which is getting typed.
Yes, you typed it.
didn't
I know
went
you
ahead and
typed
showed
it.
you any sort. I didn't went ahead and showed you any sort of event viewer or anything like that. Then you're talking in a. I didn't
You
went ahead
ran
and showed you anything like
netstat.
that.
Did you or did you not run netstat? And you said that the foreign addresses were foreign hackers. Did you or did you not say that to me?
Sir, that's what the computer said. I didn't went ahead and put anything on the machine. That's something which the computer said. I just
I
went
know
ahead and
that I
repeated
have been
the same
scammed
line.
and I want my money back.
Sir, I tell you one thing. If, as I mentioned it very clearly, if you have been scammed, you might not be able to call us back again.
Are you going
If
to
you're
give me
calling
my
on a
money
number,
back or not?
sir, your machine is working perfectly fine. I don't see a
It was
reason
never
to
anything
go
wrong
ahead
with
and.
it. That's why I've been
It was.
scammed.
That's why you called us, sir. It was wrong. That's why you called us. If I called you and told you that, oh, your machine is working wrong, then you fine. Okay, I understand that your machine was not okay. But here you called us stating that your machine is not working fine.
The pop-up looked like it was a virus. I now know it wasn't a virus. It was fake. That's why I want my money back.
How come it's fake when it was saying it's a Windows security warning?
Because it's designed to freeze browsers, as you well know.
Sir, if somebody had went ahead and pulled up your hand saying that you need to call on a number which came up on the screen, and then if you were forced to go ahead and do the payment, and then you were gone ahead and you might be saying
Did
that,
you hear me?
okay,
I know it's fake
I
and I
heard
want
you
my
very
money back.
clearly, sir. Sir, it's very easy to say it that I know it's fake. I don't know who went ahead and told you this, but I don't think that if your own operating system will give you a message saying that
It's JavaScript
it's a
on
problem
a
on the
browser. I know it's fake. It wasn't anything to do with my operating system. It was something you put on the web browser. I know that. Well, how can I get my money back?
Well, sir, I need to go ahead and take the securities out of the computer.
You never put anything on my computer. You put Malwarebytes anti-malware, which I could have downloaded myself. Nothing else. I know it's a scam.
Securities, which is Windows. I went ahead and put Windows Network Security on the machine, sir.
What's it called? There is no such thing as Windows Network Monitor, and she certainly didn't install this software on anyone's PC. She was lying once again.
A security which we put it on the computer.
There is no extra security on this computer.
I went ahead and put it on, so now if you deleted it, that's a different part of the story. But anyway, sir, I need to go ahead and take the securities back from the machine because I cannot keep the securities on your computer. You will
I
still
just
using
want my
it,
money back. How do I get my money back?
I I want the securities back, sir, and then you will get
There's
the money
nothing
back.
to take back. Now please answer my question. How do I get my money back?
I just told you that, sir. I will go ahead and take the securities back.
You
and
are a
then I will
scammer.
proceed with
There
the
is no way I'm letting a scammer back onto my computer. How do I get my money back?
I just gave you the answer, sir.
You're not taking anything from this computer again. How do I get my money back?
I just gave you the answer.
And what is the answer?
That I need to go ahead and
No,
take
I've
the
just told you,
securities back.
you are a scammer. You're not getting access to my computer regardless. Now, how do I get my money back?
Before going ahead and doing the payment, sir, I made it very clear to you. I have the recorded line with me.
Good.
That if you have a problem, if you want to think about it, you go ahead and think about it. Now, after a week, for someone who went ahead and told you very clearly that you want to think about it, you can think about it, and then you were ready to go for the security system, and then you say, oh, you are a scam. That's not professionalism in any way. So I need to take.
What do you mean professional? You commission JavaScript pop-ups. You do not install anything on anyone's computer. You lie to them when you call up, and you call me not professional. Don't be ridiculous. Now, how do I get my money back?
I didn't lie to anyone. That's the point.
Did you type you have got an Illyrian virus on the command line? Yes or no?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. If I type something, it will come up word by word. How can it come the whole line in just one go?
Because when
That's what I'm trying to
dir/s runs,
explain.
it buffers what's in the command line, and you only see it when the dir/s completes. We both know that, and would you stop lying to me? Now, how do I get my money back?
I'm not going ahead and lying to you, sir. I will proceed with the refund, and I have no problem in that, but I need the securities back off your computer.
There is no
Otherwise,
security
sir,
on
we
here.
will
I
go
had an
ahead
expert
and-
look at this. The only thing that you put on was Malwarebytes anti-malware, nothing else. I can uninstall that myself.
I put CCleaner and I put...
CCleaner, I can uninstall, okay? What else did you put
I
on?
have put in Windows Network Monitor on the computer.
Right, I'm looking at my list of installed programs. I do not see that. What is that?
That's on the desktop.
Oh, this script which wipes the event viewer. Is that the one you're talking about?
Sir, I didn't went ahead and showed you the event viewer thing. I don't know from where you're getting that.
So what is this thing on the desktop? What is it? Explain what it does. Because I have an expert beside me here, and he says that it does nothing whatsoever. So why would you want to remove this when there's nothing you've installed from your company?
There are securities there, and there is no use to go ahead and argue.
I have
with
an
someone
expert
who
beside me.
really
There is
other
no
person.
additional security on this computer.
Sir, we are technicians too. Anyways, I'm going ahead and proceeding with the refund policy, sir. And as I told you very clearly on that day also, change of mind or someone said something, there is no refund policy for that. So we will be disconnecting the security system from our side. There are internal securities which is working through Hello Tech. In this case, if the machine doesn't work or the computer doesn't work in any situation, we will not be responsible for whatever the problem we are going to face on the computer after this.
There never
Okay,
was a
sir.
problem, so that's
Thank
fine.
you.
So how can you
What?
refund the money?
It will be refunded in next 7 working days.
Nimi, have you anything to say?
I beg your pardon?
Nimi Kumar, have you anything to say to me?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to understand.
You understand perfectly because your real name is Nimi S. Kumar.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't understand that.
What's your real name? Because it's not Mary Alfonso.
It is.
You're lying again, Nimi. Have you anything to say? You've gone very quiet now, Nimi.
I am there online, sir, and my name is Mary itself.
You're lying again, Nimi. Who else can I talk to in your organisation?
Sir, I went ahead and put in the refund thing, and the money will be coming back in max to max 7 working days.
What about all of the other people that you've scammed?
I beg your pardon, sir.
What about all of the other people you've scammed? What are you going to do for them?
Wait, I made it very clear to you, sir. If I had to go ahead and scam someone, I would not be going ahead and refunding back the money, right? I don't need the money. I'm refunding it back.
You were very reluctant. You were very reluctant to refund me whenever I confronted you.
Now that's fine.
Is every other victim
will take time.
Is every other victim going to have to, whenever they phone up and ask for their money back, are you going to give them just as much hassle?
Sir, as I made it, you didn't had any sort of hassle. You called on a customer care. I called you back. I tried to defend myself. You wanted the money back. I went through the procedure, and the procedure is going to take around 7 working days. I can't do anything in that case. If we were a scam, you might have called 10-20 times. We didn't revert to you back or anything like that happened. I might have agreed that okay, we are a scam and we are not ready to give you the money. But you called one time. I called you back. I defended myself.
Nimi.
And then, fine, you're okay with it. You went ahead and told you want the money back. Okay, max time is 7 working days, or we will try to most probably it comes in 2 hours, but then 48 hours or 7 working days. That's the max time.
But you still haven't even admitted that you scammed me.
I'm making it very clear again, sir. If we were a scam, we might not be going ahead and reverting you back on time. Okay? So we are not scamming people, or we are not.
Right. I'll ask you a simple question. Did you or did you not type out on the command line that I had an Allurion virus? Yes or no?
I'm again going to defend myself, sir. There is no use to argue in this. I made it very clear to you. The money which you paid is going to refund it back on
right.
your
I want a yes or a no. Did you type that or not? Did you type it or not? It's a yes or a no. It's a yes or a no. Did you type it or did you not type it?
There is no use to go ahead and argue about this in any way.
It's a yes or a no. Did you or did you not type that?
I did clear to you this before also, so there is no use to argue about it.
Nimi, did you or did you not type that I had an Allurion virus? You've gone really quiet.
I am here only, sir.
It's a yes or a no. Did you or did you not type that?
Sir, as I mentioned it very clearly, there's no use to argue about it.
Yes or no?
I'm saying it very clearly. No, I didn't, sir.
You're lying. You're lying. I've recorded you typing it.
Sir,
Nimi,
I have the recording too.
But I have the view of your desktop and your keyboard, and you typed it out.
Okay. Okay, sir. I go ahead and transfer this call to one of my seniors.
Who are you going to transfer it? Is it Rizwan or Sunil?
You have a word with him.
Who?
Talk to him.
Who? Sunil? Rizwan? Who? Who?
You will know about it, sir. Wait.
You won't even tell me that. Yeah.
Thank you for holding a line, sir. Being transferred to the senior officer. My name is John, sir. Hi.
No, it's not. Is it Sunil or Rizwan? Who am I talking to?
I think you got a wrong name, sir. Then
Well, I know everybody who's in your organisation. Is it Bridge?
that's really...
Is it Nimi?
Sorry.
Is it Sunil? Rizwan? Who is it? Who am I talking to?
Oh, I don't think so, sir.
My concern is that Nimi typed out that I had the Allurion virus on the command line, and she still insists that she didn't.
Okay. Alright. So I think you paid the money on 11th of October. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Right. And we have already refunded your payment back to your card as you requested on the recorded line, sir.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So anyways, what else you want now?
Right. I'm going to get every single person who you have scammed to ring you up in the next few days. Will you promise to refund them without any argument?
Sure, sir. You can call them if they think that we have not done any work on their computer, then we will refund the payment if there are any problem with the computers there.
It's more than that though, isn't it? Did you or did you not commission pop-ups with your phone number on it? Yes or no?
No.
No, you didn't. Then why does your phone number still appear on those pop-ups even today?
We have no idea, sir.
I'm looking at one right now.
Our job is just to get it fixed, sir. Our job is just to get it fixed.
Get what fixed? Because these are fake messages designed to lock browsers. So what exactly are you fixing?
We are removing any kind of spyware, malware, or viruses.
But this is not caused by malware or viruses. This is something which says it's a virus but is not.
If you think like that, sir, I cannot help you in that case.
What do you mean I think like that? It's fake JavaScript. It's nothing real.
We have already refunded your payment. I cannot do anything else from this.
Right.
Thank you very much.
When you get the other calls, do you promise to just immediately refund these victims? Yes or no?
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Bye-bye.
Hello, can you answer that clearly? I want you to answer that. When you get the other victims calling, will you refund them immediately? Probably not then. So by the time this video goes live on YouTube, I will have contacted every one of those victims, and with any luck, they will be able to get their money back.